Hello and welcome to a new episode how to learn JavaScript from beginner to advanced. Today we'll discuss about the descendant selector in CSS. Here we have an HTML document, and inside this HTML we have this style. In this style in head we will put our CSS code for give a styling to our HTML. In present without CSS, this is my HTML, is a static HTML. Let me to see you my HTML. I have a main div. This is one div with class container, and inside this div I have paragraph, also another div, and also I have an unordered list with list item. Okay, let's start it. What is this descendant selector? This descendant selector select childs of parents. Now here we have document object model. The parent for all my element is this div container. This is the parent, and if I would like to select all child of this container, for example, if I would like to select all paragraph of this container, this, this 5 paragraph, no, 1 2 3 4 5, doesn't matter if is descendant directly or is another div located. Let's see what approach should to have. In the style we have a class container, no element with class container, put dot container, and I would like to select all paragraph. I put paragraph, okay, and color blue. Let's see what happens. All my paragraph are with blue color. Do you see here? Doesn't matter if is directly or is in another div, like in this example, because I selected here all paragraph from element with class container. Element with class container is this div, no, and inside this div I select all paragraph. Okay, but if I would like to select just paragraph from this div with this ID, we will follow also this map, but before, let me to put this comment for my first example, where I select all elements that are anywhere inside an element with the class container. No, it doesn't matter how deeply nested the paragraph elements are, as long as they are inside element with class container. Okay, and this is a comment. Now I would like to select just paragraph from this div. I will follow the same map. I will select firstly the parent. The parent is element with this ID. Because his ID I put hashtag, and his child pair. automatically style only paragraph elements that are directly inside the div with ID, not style div. Now inside this ID. Okay, I have twice here. Now it's okay. This paragraph will not be styled as well, dark red and italic, no? Dark red and italic. This paragraph, okay. Let me to modify this paragraph is dark red and italic. This paragraph is dark red and italic, and I will style with this descendant selector element, parent element and child. Okay, but if I would like to go deeply inside this document object model, and I would like to take the paragraph from div that are in a container class element. Let's see, we have a div okay. This div is inside an element with class container correctly, and I would like to access a paragraph. Okay. Well, who is the parent element? The parent element is the element with class container, and I will pass here class container. After, I will select it a div, and inside this div I want to put a hand on p paragraph, and I am here class container, div and paragraph. Okay, and I will add for this CSS some properties, this property. Container div pen color red. Okay, I have all elements that are inside another div. Also this div. Now let me to show you how to style element list item that are inside any unordered list. I access the element main element parent after I go in unordered list, and after I access the li items. And you see here color is orange. And finally I put here another child for my first list item from unordered list. Do you see here this span for close button, and I'd like to add a color for this button, and I will access container, unordered list and span. In this way descendant, because selector descendants mean to go down deeply inside my document object model. And I have container, descendant, unordered list item and span, and I put red color. And do you see here my span? That was all for today. I hope you understand what I say here. In summary, you should just look down in the document object model descendant and add tag on CSS. For example, here I have main element with class container. I would like to take all paragraph from my div with class container. Here selector is parent selector is id not style div with id not style div, and I would like to take all paragraph from this div id from this div with this id. Here I have three selectors. That means I would like to take all paragraph that are located in div, and this div should be in the div with class container. Here I would like to access a span who are located in a list item. This item is an unordered list that are inside in a dot container class div. That was all for today. All the best.